Mega Veg Dhal. Definitely a recipe that I lived off for a period of my life, and rightly so because it's full of the goodness. So many veggies packed into this recipe with lots of good sources of plant protein and fibre and healthy fats. It really is one of those ultimate meals that ticks so many boxes. To kick it off, let's get our veggies in the oven. So I've got a mix of cauliflower, zucchini, and I put Dutch carrots in on this one because they'll all cook at a similar rate. So we'll get them on a tray with some extra virgin olive oil or some coconut oil or avocado oil, whichever one you wish. I like the extra virgin olive oil for the roast veggies because if you don't eat all of them in the dal, you know that you've got some good roast veggies to throw into salads or other dishes throughout the rest of the week. And they haven't been spiced or anything. They're always a goodie to have on hand just to make life and meal prep that little bit easier. Then just pop it in the oven at 180 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes. So now it's time to make our dal. This is a really easy dish, but I think it's one maybe a lot of people are a little bit unsure about starting on. So let's make it super simple for you. Get some coconut oil into the pan. The coconut oil in this part and this recipe is really important because we get all those beautiful flavours of the coconut going in there, which complement so well with the Indian spices. So get our onion into the pan on about a medium heat, along with our garlic. You could also add in some fresh grated ginger at this point if you'd like, but I'm just going to go with onion and garlic for today. And our spices. So a beautiful hit of the golden turmeric, one of my favourite anti-inflammatory spices. Some ground cinnamon. And remember that cinnamon also adds in that element of sweet, so it complements beautifully. Some fenugreek seeds, which look, I know aren't necessarily in everyone's spice cabinet, so they're okay to leave out if you don't have them, but if you do, get them in there. A pinch of chilli for me today because I feel like warming things up. Some ground cumin and some curry powder too, about half to 1 teaspoon of the curry powder. So we'll let our onion, garlic and all of our spices cook for around 2 to 3 minutes. I've cut the onion quite small so that it cooks more quickly and so that when we introduce the lentils into the dish, it's a similar size and everything just cooks at the same rate. Okay, these are ready for the lentils. So I'm using a red split pea or lentil today because they cook quickly. There's lots of variations that you can make on dal. I just prefer this one because of how quickly it cooks, but you might have tried a more traditional mung dal or maybe none at all, and this will be your first, so it'll be a good time for sure. Give it all a bit of a stir. Then you add the coconut milk or cream. Again, just use what's on hand in the pantry. Make life easy for yourself. And we'll need around 2 3/4 cups to 3 cups of water. I think probably one of the biggest mistakes people make when it comes to making a dal is that they let it dry up too much. And dal is quite a loose dish. It's meant to be in between a curry consistency and almost like a thick soup. That's the nature of it. So if you don't have enough water or liquid in there, you will find that things will dry up and you'll be eating something that is not quite the dal you're hoping for. So we'll bring that to a simmer and we'll let that simmer for around 25 to 30 minutes. We'll check on it throughout, add a little bit of salt and pepper if you like. And then it'll come out in perfect time with our roasted veggies and we'll serve it all up with some rice. The The smells in this kitchen right now are epic. I've cooked the rice, only took a couple of minutes in the microwave. It's a coconut basmati rice, so it's absolutely perfect with a dal. But to be honest, it's great to keep the other varieties in the cupboard for when you're cooking at other times as well, like the plain basmati too. Then we'll get all of our roasted veggies in. So many good veggies here. Lots of colour, so it's making it a really vibrant dal. I'm pretty generous on my veggies, and it's a really easy way to up your veg intake in one meal. Then we'll spoon over our dal, which has been cooked to perfection. Honestly, this is like fast food made healthy, right? Everything was prepped really easily with the microwave rice, the dal cooking quickly, and the veggies going in the oven. It's the best way to eat fast, on a budget, and with good health. I love the richness of colour in the dal that's come from the turmeric. Makes all of it pop out and just screams good nutrition, lots of flavour, and the spices smell so great. I'm going to finish off with some coriander. That's totally up to you. I love coriander. I think it works so well with these dishes. And then some cashew nuts to finish. And that, friends, is a veggie-packed dal, full of good nutrition, full of flavour, and it's like a little bit of a hug to your tummy too.